guys, and welcome to the Daily Dose of Firefall. We are back in game and playing around a little bit. You remember I was telling you last time about how all these machines and crafting benches and tables was working? Well, today we're gonna do a little bit different thing. First and foremost, we're gonna see what the generous people over at Red 5 have been giving us. Players that have been active for a little while. They gave us a 20% XP boost for free if you had the game, and since you get the game for free, they kind of gave the boost away anyway. So very much thank you for that. But now we have something even cooler that we've been giving away. We have new mail, and it's from Red 5 Studios and a present for my valor. And we get a 7-day LGV rental, so we get a reusable LGV rental that we can use as we please. I'm hoping that we're not gonna have it going off too far, and I got an achievement there apparently because I have a permanent vehicle. That's probably a little bit boring if that achievement was taken so easily. Anyway, we are going to do something quite nice this day. We are gonna take our things, and last night I created my personal thumper level 3. And now you can get all the big nice stuff, so you can get tungsten, titanium and uranium. All these things probably going to help when it comes to making grabbing a little bit more money. Right, today I was thinking that we should use the daily dose to cover the missions that we have. For those of you that have played a little bit, you know that when you get up here to Copacabana, you get to do a few quests, you run out, you kill a few bugs, and then suddenly there's a storyline involving the character called Oil Rig, or Oil Spill? I think it's Oil Spill. You basically help him repair this armored dropship, and then you get access to certain missions. I may have missed something because I only have a certain amount of missions available. So if we look at the mission list here, I get mission 1, 3, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now I'm not sure if I missed anything, but I would probably cover exploration of the first area until they hopefully release a patch and make gameplay a little bit easier to handle when we are in the next zone or the next map, because the my computer that can run flawlessly on very, very high specs is having serious trouble being in and around the first starting area in the Sertao map region. It's just insane, and I don't know why it's lagging, but I think there is some kind of bad programming bit going on somewhere that they didn't mean for it to happen. I know that it can happen on this map as well, and that is when we have tornadoes coming up. Let's see, there aren't any tornadoes at the moment. They usually appear along the flanks and then you have to try and defeat them. They do take quite some pounding to be able to bring down, so do bring a few friends if you're gonna attack a tornado. I'm hoping to be able to do an episode about it sometime in the future, so keep your eyes peeled and remember to hit like and subscribe if you would like to see stuff like that. Alright, let's get on with it and not keep this episode too long. So, we'll do mission 1 today. I'll see if I can't go through all the missions in the next couple of episodes whilst I gather more material and play around and see what I can do. I'm gonna show a thumper now that I have the biggest one, but we need obviously to find a good valuable place to put the mining thumper down. The titanium and uranium could probably be worth something. At least I hope so, and that you can craft some more cool stuff. Alright. Now this is the first mission that you get. It's sort of a dungeon. And we are having a little bit of lagginess here. It might actually be that my theory is correct, that it has something to do with the melding. There's something with the graphics there that makes it a little bit wonky. I hope it's not too bad. I see my frames per second is bouncing somewhere between 25 and 45, so we should still have suitable stuff for our captured motions and captured graphics. Well, this is the first place that you come to that is sort of a dungeon instance map, however you like to consider it. And it's a rescue mission. And for me, this mission is not going to be any problem at all. We're gonna rescue Oil Spill's dropship there because it's crash landed here out in the melding. Now, for those of you that remember that I showed you the map, is that when you zoom out, you get all these small extra regions. So we've gone to one of these regions here, and I think it's the cliff's edge we are at this moment. This is a little bit boring that you can't skip that first bit of flying, but I think it's sort of that they're prepping the map as well. Alright, so we are taking our way to the dropship, and these monsters aren't even dangerous to me. Do get a little bit of damage coming back, of course, but it's more of a farming bit. Unfortunately, you don't get too much credits, crystites and coins from it. It's enough to make it worthwhile a trip, especially if you're trying to farm something like this melded chosen blood and whatnot. This is the center of the place that where you will be playing, and there are a few guys trapped in here, so we're gonna have to wait for dialogue, and then we're gonna have to pick up these explosives. Now the explosive needs to go onto this one, and once you place the explosive here, we will start a timer, and it is time to protect the ship. As you can see, the ship has actually hit ratings, or well, hit points, hit bar, and we will soon be swamped by a little bit of storming chosens and melders. Apparently they're different, but I haven't really managed to figure out how. I think Chosen are the actual army of the melding, and meldings is our owns that are currently melding into becoming Chosen or something. Probably need to pay more attention to the story itself. As you can see here, it's not really a difficult challenge for me. I have quite high power output. These hissers are a little bit more durable. They have a little bit more to to resist with. But even so, this mission isn't going to be too difficult. Whilst you're playing it, however, I advise you to take care, because this one isn't really as easy as I'm making it look now. You need to keep this ship safe, and they will come in from 3 directions, which I will show you as soon as we clear them out. Well, there we go. We have a few more. I couldn't get up. Grr. Alright. We got more of that. Cool. Now, if the army could stop spawning and chasing me. Cool. Weapons. As I said, there are 3 areas where the enemy comes in from. They come in from that one. As you can see here, I'm shooting them. Yet they come in from this stair down here, and they come from this temple or ruin over there. And they will keep spawning as the time goes along. It's just a timed event, so just keep defending it. You shouldn't have any trouble whether or not you're in a group or you are solo to keep ammo and health up. You have 1 ammo and 1 health base here, and the same on this side over here. So the ship shouldn't be too difficult to protect at all. Right, we have about a minute and a half more, and at the moment this is nothing but farming for me. Getting a little bit of those blood samples. Hopefully I can craft and create something with them in the future, which is my intent. I'm currently farming and keeping as much as possible of all the items I'm getting. In a future episode, and I promise you guys, very very soon, we'll do the thumper, so you get to see how you handle the thumping, how you call it down, how you scout for a good area, and other general things to think about. Be careful about these wild carcasses, because they toss a purple ball of some kind of ticking AoE biological damage. So if you get hit, you get damage over time for a little while. Usually not one is not enough to kill you, but when you get them like that, so there's 10, 15 of them in a row, they might cause a bit of an issue. Alright. And here is off. I got damaged a little bit. And he couldn't hit the floor even if he fell on it. Alright, so 40 seconds left. The ship is... wow, it's looking quite damaged. I've probably not been paying attention too much to keeping the ship clear. This is the heavy wave, so I would say that you better be prepared, fully stocked on ammo when these guys come. They come about minute 10 left. So that's about when you should be prepped and good to go to deal with them. Alright, there's 10 seconds left. I don't believe that there is anything too difficult left to get this ship destroyed. I do believe that you will have to restart the instance. Alright, so that was the first phase of it. Now we are going to continue to the restoration of the ship. We need to go and gather some few items so that they can bring it up into the air again. So we will get some pop-ups on our screen soon. And I think this depends on how many players there are on the map. I play this one with 3 players. And we... I think we had to collect almost 12 of these units. I just remember we kept running back and forth to pick up these conductors or whatever they are. So let's see. These guys will help fire a little bit. So they will help keep the ship safe. There's not too much to worry about. Alright, so we have harvester part that will be doing something for the pilot, the ship's mechanic. Go up here, you enter this rotunda or something. And here you find a few pieces. Now, when you have the piece, you can't fight, but you can still jump, you can still use your jets and whatnot, which is fairly needed. So make your way back and forth, and there are 4 pieces. There are 3 more pieces that I need to bring. And they are generally hidden within this or just outside, as you can see here in this little part. Then just keep running back and forth. It isn't much more difficult. Well, cool module. And money, as always good. This mission will not be bringing me very much in terms of crystites. I think I maybe get a couple of hundreds, which isn't too bad. I still haven't seen missions that reward very much in terms of crystites yet, but I am still only at level 28. I have 12 more levels to go, and I went the wrong way here, of course. The harvester part can be spread out. The first time I played this at the low and appropriate level, I only had to run into that place all the time. There was really no difficulty in it, except finding the place. And when it's new like this, and you haven't played the map before, it might be a little bit hectic and chaotic. These guys, they do shoot you, but they're not really hurting you that badly. Well, I'm saying that obviously being a very, very high level playing this and having more armor and whatnot. But even when you are at the appropriate level, they do hurt you, but they're not really damaging you. Ooh, we're going all the way up? No, we're going all the way above. Alright, so we are picking up the last piece. And if you have noticed that from the top of the screen, this mission is time-based. So you have about 10 minutes to fight, collect, survive, and bring all these pieces back to oil spill's ship. Now that we have them, we are gonna have to wait, because I think we get them to attack us. There's a little bit of dialogue, I believe. They're trying to start up the engine, but they're going to notice that, oh no, the ship is not ready to go yet. It is because it's trapped. And when you look at the ship, you will see that these boulders, the debris, is lighting up. For you of younger levels or more appropriate levels to this map, you will have to do several shots on these, whilst still trying to stay alive, because these guys will start to swarm in quite a lot. Right, we have everything we need. The dropship will leave in 50 seconds. So all you need to do is walk into the back end of it, and there you go, we are leaving the place, and that's pretty much it for this mission 1. Now, if you would like to see more of this, please hit like, subscribe, give me feedback, give me comments. Let me know what you want me to explore in Firefall. Let me know what you want to see more of, and let me know what you want to see less of course. I like doing these videos, and I think they're quite fun. And I'm playing the game anyway, so it's good that someone gets some good out of it. I'm also using it so that I can look back and see where I learned something or where I found something. I found that the best way, if you record your video games and then go back, because an open world like this is a massive open world game. There is lots of hidden places and whatnot, and I haven't discovered even half of what's going on in this world. Alright, until next time guys, thank you so much for watching, and peace out.